Hi everybody, Truth to a T here. I am a walking loser. I walk 5 miles a day, 5 days a week in an effort to help reduce and maintain weight. And I've been pretty successful. I've lost 50 pounds in about 9 months, 10 months, something like that. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here today and talk about YouTube. You know, I'm a big fan of YouTube. One of the reasons I'm doing videos is I like when people share information. But one thing I have very little time for is dishonesty. And Lord knows none of us are perfect, and we've all told white lies at times. But just listen, be very careful on YouTube with people, especially people who are selling courses, you know, real estate courses or investment courses, any of that stuff. I know they have disclaimers that, you know, it's not financial advice, all that stuff, but be very careful. So there's a bunch of guys and girls on there now who are talking about the so-called impending doom of the real estate crash. Now, nobody knows if real estate is going to crash or not. They have no idea. They're purely guessing. But when they make up information that's just lies, that's really, really bad. I have no time for that at all. And right now there's a lot of focus on these so-called adjustable rate mortgages. So you have to be very careful with that information, because there's probably about 5%, maybe 10%. Now, don't quote me. I'm just guessing, of mortgages that may have been purchased, homes that have been purchased in the last, year and a half, 2 years, that are adjustable rate mortgages. Now, these guys, these YouTubers and girls are saying, well, the banks are just increasing the mortgage without, telling people. All of a sudden my mortgage went from, it went up $1,000 or $1,500. That's pure lies. That's not actually what's going on. Now, if you have an adjustable rate mortgage and you got that adjustable rate mortgage because somebody told you that interest rates were going to go down, then you're an idiot. And I don't feel a bit sorry for you. If you have an adjustable rate mortgage and you did all the work yourself and you didn't have a reputable realtor or a reputable lawyer, you're also an idiot. Because it's very important to read the fine print. Now, if you're going to deny that you didn't know and you're just trying to blame somebody else, well, you're about as dishonest as the people I'm talking about in this video. But one thing that is happening that's legitimate is insurance has gone up, property taxes are going up, and HOA fees are going up. Now, if you didn't think that insurance and HOA and property taxes were not going to go up or are not going to go up, you're sadly mistaken. Actually, when I've got some investment property, plus I have a home. When I saw the real estate values increasing, like dramatically, after the pandemic, I didn't wait for my insurance to go up. I actually called my insurance carriers and I said, listen, do me a favor. I need you to increase the replacement value on my home, because it's double the cost now to replace anything. The same thing is true for HOAs. Now, I hate HOAs. I was in one time. I had a condo that was an investment property that I had in North Myrtle Beach. Worst mistake I ever made in my life. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but it's not for me. Because when your HOAs, every time I raised the rents, I thought, oh, great, I'm ahead of the game. And then they would raise the HOA fees. Now, They're raising these fees because things are going up. It costs twice as much now to do a repair on anything than it did 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, or 10 years ago. These things go up. But these guys on YouTube and girls that are telling you that this is banks scamming people out of money, they're just flat out lying. There are a percentage of adjustable rate mortgages. Now, I know I'm repeating myself. That's a whole different story. Also, if your insurance hasn't gone up, and if you, let's say you paid $400,000 for your house, and your house is now worth $800,000, and the replacement value is $300,000, you better get on to your insurance agent, because if anything catastrophic happens with that house and you need to replace it, well, you're going to be SOL. So be very careful. Anyway, there's some great information on YouTube. Be very careful about people who are selling real estate courses. You know, read my book and you'll be rich. I'm not obviously not doing any of that. I nothing here to sell. So be very careful with that stuff. And it's very important that you do your own research, guys, because this is a great time to scam people out of money, to convince you that the world is going to end. It's not. It's going to end. It's going to end for all of us. But nobody knows what the future holds. So just do your research. Be really, really careful. And whatever you do, just keep focusing on getting out of debt. It's very important to not have debt, especially interest debt, or what I call bad debt. Pay off your car loans if you have one. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you never will. Too much car just because you're trying to keep up with the broke neighbor next door is silly. You're only fooling yourself. You would be better off just taking money and handing it to your neighbor and saying, here you go, pal, take my money because I'm an idiot. Anyway, do yourself a favor, please. Be careful. Take your time. I do believe there will be a correction at some point. I do believe there will be opportunity. The only reason I believe that is historically, as we all know, what goes up must come down. Now, how far will it come down? That's anybody's guess. And nobody, listen to me, nobody, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Jamie Dimon or the idiot on YouTube like me. Nobody knows when this is going to happen, how it's going to happen, except maybe God. God knows everything. And you know what? What does he say? He says, I laugh at those who plan. Anyway, listen. Be good to yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And then, when you're secure and you can protect yourself and your family, it's very important that you share with and you love others. Thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe to my little channel. I just want to get to 50 subscribers because I wanted to do this as a live video so I could get input from you guys, because I know you feel the same way. Anyway, like and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. Get me to 50 subscribers, and God bless you. Have a great day, okay?